Hi guys. Today I coming up with Git conflicts. How to resolve the Git conflicts. I will show the real-time code without I will show the real-time code. So how we are getting the Git conflicts, how to resolve the Git conflicts. So when it will be happen the Git conflicts. These are all kinds of things I will going to explain you guys. So let me try to explain. What is the first of all we have to be understand the why it will be happen the Git conflicts. So whenever the two developers are like two testers, they have modified in the same class or like same methods, same line with the different values. So at that time, we will get the Git conflicts. Which code we have to merge or like which code we have to put it. So Git is getting the confusion. So that's the reason we are getting the Git confusion. To resolve these kind of Git conflicts, so what we have to do? We have to manually edit in local and then we have to match the master repository. So that's like we can resolve the git conflicts, guys. So let me try to what is the answering by the git conflicts by the ChatGPT. So same answers. So git conflicts occurs when two developers modify the same file and the same line of the code. So git cannot decide which changes should be kept during the merge or like pull the revision as well. So Git will be getting confusing. So because which code I have to put inside or merge the code, so that's the reason. So we are getting the Git confusing. So to resolve these challenge, like we must be manually review. We have to review the manually and resolve the conflict. So that's like we have to resolve the issues. So for example, suppose here I one current login method is there. So I created login methods in the same instance, I have added extra line as well, system.out.println. So then what it will happen, look at here. So another developer changes the main branch, had the explicit wait as well. So he added explicit wait, the method is added. So here is conflict happens. Why? Because whenever git pull origin main is there, so git merge main is or else collect the merge conflict in login java dot automatically it will be merged there. Here I had added this method. Here he has added. So main method this thing is there. So this is like we're getting the same lines in different method. Different modification was done in the same method. One method, right? Same method. So to resolve this method, we have to keep the same. If you want to keep the both are like system.out.println and like weights also, we can put it the same file. Then only can resolve the manually. So this way we can do this and so to resolve the issue and so like or else to avoid these kind of conflicts, so that reason we have to take the daily code early morning, whatever like early whatever like whenever we started our work we need to pull the latest code from the master repository, because some other people will be updated the code in the master repository. That's the reason we have to take the code from the master repository. We have to start on that particular code, otherwise like we can get it these kind of conflicts too. So that's the reason we can take it. So that's first of all we have to take the latest code from there and create a small login functionality and push the code again to the master like my sub branch. Like this we can resolve it. The ChatGPT answering how we can see this way. So in my banking automation project, merge conflicts usually occur. So when multiple automation engineers modify the same page objective or like utility class, whenever a conflict occurs, I first like reviewed a version of the like code and understood the business requirements and behind this each changes and manually made the required code, and after the resolving the conflict I executed the impacted test cases and locally to ensure the functionality and was not like a broken finally. So this is answered given by the ChatGPT. So that's the reason I am telling you, please make sure that while you are pushing any code or like starting your work, so everybody has to remember. So every day, for example, you are working on automation framework, so that reason you have to take the updated code from the master repository. So some projects are like some team leads are giving like a repository updated the code, and some of the people are has to take the updated code from the directly master repository. So like this is a different, it's depending upon the project. It's like first of all whenever you got a chance like automation framework, working on that, so I will request to anybody, first of all you have to take the we have to pull the updated code from the master repository. Then you can check that, check the git status, git add, git commit, git push origin feature file login. Then this is a process. Once after the committing, like changing the local changes, then you can do this. Is a way of git status. The git status will be tell what are the changes you did. This will be show the files of the all updated files. Git add command, so whatever the changes files, whatever files you want to add to the like staging area, we can use the git add command. So git command, so we are passing the message, like whatever we have updated, so other developer will understand what he did and what he has updated. So that's the reason we are committing the message to the particular updating code. So and again I will use the git push origin feature login page. So this is help to push the code to the my sub branch, like feature branch. It will be push the code to the feature login page. It will be push my code to the. So this is a way we have to practice and everyday day-to-day life. So otherwise we will get the git conflict. So that's the reason I'm telling you, be careful while like doing your work, like day-to-day activities. So starting your work and every day you can take the updated code from the master repository. This is my request to everyone who are doing the automation testing. Please make sure this points, guys. Thank you very much for this is a day good. This is a like git conflicts I have explained. Thank you very much.